A game to whet the appetite. A match certain to entertain and enthrall. But the big question is, who has the qualities necessary to succeed? There is so much on the line. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from Serie A. How do you see it panning out?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And this is how Juventus will line up. Bremer plays alongside Lucas Hernandez in central defence. And the striker today is Dusan Vlahovic. And here's the Roma starting 11. Mario Hermoso starts alongside Gianluca Mancini in central defence. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Ramos. Perfect challenge. Can they set up a chance? Composed play in possession.
He's so good at doing that.
And the cross goes in. And possession secured. Keeper's ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Ramos. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And a free kick in a dangerous position. Really straightforward for the goalkeeper. Well, with the record they've built against this team, the manager certainly looks calm and confident.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that means too much today. This is a totally different game.
You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Juve hoping to emerge victorious after a draw against Sampdoria. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Stuart?
Well, I think they'll be a little bit disappointed with that result. Today I see it being another close game. I just can't separate these two teams.
Brian Cristante. Oh, that's a clever ball. Takes the shot. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Kalulu. Bremer. Here's Hernandez. Cambiasso. Well, now they have possession. Surely! And the keeper more than equal to the task. El Shaarawy. And he read it superbly. Good ball over the top. And a timely intervention. Brian Cristante. Hermoso. Guadio Kone. Here's Cristante. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. A really good pass. Cross fired over. Safely away.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
Gonzalo Ramos. Guadio Kone. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, no stopping him. Crossed accurately towards the far post. Juventus recovering possession well. And no problems at all for the keeper. Kone. Ramos. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Determined defending. Played towards the back post. Good distribution. Roma recovering possession well. Danger building. Oh, had to stop that one.
Such a vital block there.
Kone. Now El Shaarawy. And they have possession again. That's a good-looking pass. And very nicely positioned to win it back. El Shaarawy. Roma couldn't keep the ball. Running with confidence. Opportunity. Reading it well. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Pierre Kalulu. Now with Thuram. There to take it away. It's going to be a free kick for Juventus. Opportunity to level it. Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor effort, I have to say.
So nearly at half-time, and the home side trailing, albeit not by much. Your thoughts up to this point?
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
Well, that's how to do it, inside your own penalty area. Well, who wants to keep the ball? Nobody, apparently.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
What to like about that pass? Well, the keeper was always likely to do his job, under no pressure. Brian Tristante. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Kalulu. And on to Thuram. Kone. Brian Tristante. High-tempo football. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. And in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Yildiz. This looks interesting. And there goes the half-time whistle. That will do it for the first half here in Turin. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Bremer. Now with Kalulu. Lucas Hernandez. Cambiaso. Succeeded in winning it back. And look at this! Goalkeeping of the highest order.
Well, he's got to be pleased with that save. It's absolutely magnificent.
And he's fired over the corner. And the danger's still on. Gives it a go. Brilliant save. Guadio Kone.
Well, Juventus are certainly knocking at the door here, trying to get that equaliser, but they've been denied by a wonderful piece of goalkeeping.
Still a chance. Well, on a good day, that might have gone in for the equaliser.
Yeah, I agree. That was half a chance, I would say, but they still trail here.
Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Mancini. Here's Cristante. Now a decent position. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort.
Well, just look at those stats. In terms of chances, Juventus have been the better team, but it counts for nothing unless they take one of these chances.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And possibilities inside the box. Not the best clearance. But it just petered out. Well, we wondered if this deal was going to be done. In fact, it has now been done, Stuart.
Well, they've got a real bargain here. He's such a good player, and he brings so much to this team. This is a really great deal for the club.
Cambiaso. That's a good-looking ball. Brian Cristante. Guadio Kone. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Oh, big chance! And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Kone. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Locatelli. Now with Kalulu. Manuel Locatelli. Can they set up a chance? And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. It really is non-stop football here on EA TV. This is a game we're certainly looking forward to already. It's Roma facing Sevilla.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
So making the substitution now. That's a good-looking pass. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. A Juve free kick here. Pierre Kalulu. Juventus have given it away. Nice looking move this. Just cutting off the supply. Kone. Here's Cristante. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. And the defensive intervention there. 20 minutes to go in this one. El Shaarawy. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Fine work from Juve to win back possession. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
Manuel Locatelli. Decent looking pass. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. It will be a goal kick. Wide it was. And they will make the... Cristante. Roma Saiz. And it's with Mancini. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball. And intercepted it. Ikoma Lois Openda. Cristante. Clean challenge. Juventus battling against the clock and the scoreline. What can they pull out of the fight? Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. What a vital intervention. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. And back with Devis Vasquez. And Roma with the ball once more. Danger building. Jegrova seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And the ball back with Juve now. And that's comfortably gathered. Oh, can they capitalise? Well, at least he was able to make amends.
Well, he's just about redeemed himself there, because that could have proved really costly.
Kone. Excellent pass. Opportunity it is. Oh, good hands. Full credit and away from trouble. It's going to be a Roma throw. Well, they've decided to make a change. Challenge that. Lucas Hernandez. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. This could be it. Oh dear, he's missed it.
Well, that would have put the game to bed. He had to score there. Will it prove costly?
Hernandez. Mario. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
The first half begins with plenty of anticipation. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation. Oh, that's a clever ball. Takes the shot. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Opportunity to level it. Well, sometimes you get it right. On this occasion, he got it wrong.
And he has to do better than that. That's a really poor...
Succeeded in winning it back. Now a decent position. Well, nearly shaving the crossbar with that powerful effort. This could be it. Oh dear, he's missed it.
Well, that would have put the game to bed. He had to score there. Will it prove costly?
And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation. Oh, that's a clever ball. Takes the shot. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. could be it. Oh dear, he's missed it.
Well, that would have put the game to bed. He had to score there. Will it prove costly?